And what is the next step? The next step is go to Google once again, download SSMS for Windows. Download. What is SSMS? SSMS stands for SQL Server Management Studio. This is a client, and the one which I installed a while back was the server. Okay. I just hit this link, and now I am in this page. If you scroll down a bit, you will find free download for SQL Server Management Studio. You just click on it once and wait for some time. Look here, the SSMS setup-enu.exe, and save that. This one will take a while. Unlike the SQL Server software, the SSMS will take a while to download it. Okay, to download this software. Yes, the SSMS download was over. I just click on this once. You can ideally double click on it and wait for some time. SSMS setup. I just click on it one more time. Let's see why it is not getting launched. Sometimes it will be very slow, and also in my C drive, I have a very less space. I need to clean it up. Probably I will do it. Okay, if you go here, you can see that. Yes, we clicked it, but it was waiting for our confirmation. But this window was not appearing, right? Not appearing above this one. It appeared behind this window. Okay, I just hit run. Usually it will not take much time when you. Okay, I just canceled because already I clicked on the yes. Look here, I did it more than once, and it was asking my consent for more than one time. The first time I gave the yes, I clicked on the yes and wait for some time. Look here, and here again it shows another thing here. I clicked on it multiple times. Look here, it got launched. You need to have a lot of patience. Like I said, it will take for some time to launch the window. Okay. And next, what I do is I just go here, and this is your default installation folder. Don't change this one at all. Okay. And simply hit the install button. That's it. It started loading the packages. Let's wait for few minutes. I'm going to say yes. Those of you are on fast, you can probably drop off and you can watch the video. It's a very simple one, the installation part. Okay. It'll take some more time, but those of you are completely new onto the IT, please wait for some. You need to wait until you find the message like installation was successful. That's it. You need to click on the close button. And that's it. Now it is showing cancel. Don't click on, don't disturb this. You need to wait until you see the message. Installation was successful. You have to wait. In the interest of time, we'll try cancel, but in your case, don't cancel it. Okay. Because I already installed this one. Okay. And to utilize this time very effectively, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cancel because I already installed this one. Let me see if I click on the cancel whether it works. No, no, no. It is not working. I'll just close this window. Let me see. I don't know whether it is going on. Anyhow, I just go to the start button in my case, but in your case, you don't close it, you don't do anything until you find the message SQL Server Management Studio installation was successful. You have to wait. In my case, I already installed this one. I just type the SSMS in the start button search here, okay? And I'm going to hit this icon here. So I don't know, the installation is going on at the back end. And let me just go to the, I use the task manager, and then I will see if that is still going on. Okay, the SQL Server Management Studio, it's being launched. And SQL Server Analysis Services. Okay. Anyhow, let us wait. I don't see, I think the installation got cancelled. Let me stop. I just click on it one more time. Let's see what happens. But even the SSMS will take longer time to launch it. Okay. Even I tested it when I had 100 to 150 GB free space was there in my C drive. That one is a little bit slow. The at the back of this one is going on. Okay, probably you want to save changes, cancel. Okay, I don't. It's being launched. Let's wait for some time. Yes, it's being. It got launched now. And what is the next step? I just move this somewhere. on the left side. Okay, I launched two instances. We don't need these two. That's why you need to have a lot of patience. You might think the installation was not, sorry, the SSMS tool was not launched, but if you click on it one more time, you will find for some time, the two session would have got open. So this is what, so once the SSMS tool got launched, and you will find these three information. The server type is database engine, server name is this one. This is what your server name, the authentication. You remember, I have stored the SQL server name in my notepad. It is a local host. So you can, okay, this time it is 03. Previous, this is my previous SQL server name because the earlier one is available here. And what I will do is I'll just copy paste this from here, localhost, copy this, and then right click on it and then paste it here, and then hit the connect. So here you don't have to do anything. Don't make any changes to the Windows authentication database, nothing. In your case, whatever it displays, for example, first time it will display something like that, SQL Express. And here your laptop name will get displayed. Okay. In your case, you don't make any changes like how I did it. Please remember this. Okay. In my case, since I have uninstalled my SQL Server and then reinstalled it, the SQL Server Management Studio was not aware of it. Okay, the uninstallation of SQL, it was not aware of it. It is still showing the previous version. In my case, I just I have to make a change here. Okay, in your case, you don't have to make any changes. Let's wait here. The connect button, the database engine, and then here I need to use the recent one. This is my SQL Server name. Okay. This is my SSMS, SQL Server Management Studio. I want to connect to my SQL Server using SQL Server Management Studio. For this, you don't have to touch anything in your system. Simply hit connect. This one was not closed. And here, okay. And this is my SQL Server Management Studio. And here you can see the databases. Here next to that, you can find the plus icon. You can expand it. You can see the system database. Don't ever touch anything here. Simply keep the cursor over this databases. Right click on it. Right click on the new database and give whatever the name that you wanted. So we are going to create the database. Don't worry. We'll discuss everything in detail as part of the SQL Server. But as part of Power BI, I will show you how to connect to SQL Server from Power BI. For that purpose, I'm doing this one. For example, you are working in a retail analytics project. There is a retail analytics database. The name of the database is retail analytics. And once you type the database name, and if you hit this OK button, don't do anything else. Simply hit the OK button. The database retail analytics will get created. Look here. Can you see it here? This is where you can see the retail analytics database. And next to that, you will find the plus icon. When you click on it, it will expand. It will show all the objects that are available in this database. Don't worry, what is database, what is SQL Server, everything we'll discuss it in detail. Okay, at this moment, I'm going to minimize this. The only thing is you need to make sure that when you hit connect in the SQL Server Management Studio, it should get connected. It should not give any error. In case of any error, you just let me know. But strictly follow whatever I taught you. Okay. When it comes to SQL Server, don't mess up. You need to select Express Edition, download that, and install it. Before when you click on the exe file of your SQL Server software, it will launch the installation window. in the installation window, it will ask you want to install basic or custom. Please select basic. Basic. Don't select anything else. If you select basic, the installation is pretty simple. Okay, we are able to install the SQL Server successfully, and also I've shown you how to connect to the SSMS. Using this SSMS only, we'll write the queries, and then when you click on the execute button, look here the execute button, the query will be sent to your SQL Server. The output of the query will be displayed here. Okay, I just minimize this one. In the next session, I'll show you how to create the table for demonstration purpose. Anyhow, after completion of Power BI, we'll show you in detail how to write SQL queries, how to create stored procedure, trigger, everything I'll show you. In fact, I'll explain the data model design as well. Okay, the next one is we are left with just a few more minutes. Yes, Sushmita and Shri will wrap up in 5 minutes. Don't worry. It's already late. You need to go to office tomorrow. Okay. I know that. Even I need to, but we have work from home option. Let me do one thing here. This is my Power Query editor. I just close this one. And you remember I just launched the Power BI desktop just prior to this installation. But I don't know why it is displaying it here. Let me do one thing. I will just okay, this is my Power BI desktop. Let me just minimize this one because something is blocking here. Yeah, that is related to SQL Server Management Studio. Okay, I just go to the Power BI desktop. So what you see here is the report canvas. As soon as you open or launch your Power BI desktop, and when you close the welcome screen, the white color, what you see here is your report canvas. This is where we create the reports. So look here on the right side, you can see the visualizations. Just beneath the visualizations, you can find all kind of visuals. In Power BI, we call charts as a visual. And for example, if you click on this column chart will get dropped here in your report canvas. What you do is to populate the data into this visual, you need to load the data and then you need to drag and drop the column for the x-axis and the column for the y-axis. Right, so then the visualization will get populated with the data. So now what I do is I just click on the get data. Before that, you need to understand these three icons. This is the report canvas. What you are seeing by default is the report canvas. You don't have to click on this. Okay, already you are in the report canvas. The next one, the data view, and the third one is the data model view. This is called your Power Pivot. Okay, and this is where we do the data model design, everything. So you need to remember this, three components that are available as part of Power BI desktop. The first one is the report canvas or Power View. It is also called as a Power View or report view, Power View. All these terms are same. Remember that the first component is the report view or the Power View, and the second component is model view, or it is also called as a Power Pivot. And the third one is your transform data. When you click on this, it will open the Power Query editor. This is where we do all kind of data transformation. This is where we do all kind of data transformation. Power Query editor, which we will see it in the next session. And what I do is now I just click on the get data icon, and just beneath that you can see the various options, which file you want to load it. And I'm going to hit the text CSV. I have a comma separated value file. CSV stands for comma separated value. I'm going to click on this. And here what I do is I have a file by the name of salesw04.csv is available. I'm going to hit open now. It is that much simple loading the data into Power BI desktop. But if the volume of the data is more, it will be very slow. So what you see now is the day preview window. Okay, before loading the entire data of this comma separated value file, it will show you the sample data. It is not showing the entire data of this file. Just give you the sample data. With that, you can make a quick check whether is this the intended data that you want to load it into a Power BI desktop. Okay, cool. And this is the one I want to load it. But when I look at the first record, I can see the null blank values are there. And here you can see the three buttons: load, transform data, and cancel. In the data preview window, you can see this one. Cancel, you know very well. We don't have to, this data need not to be loaded. You can cancel it. And load, when you click on this, the data will get, entire data will get loaded into your Power BI desktop itself. When you hit this button, transform data, it will open the Power BI, Power Query editor. Okay. I'm not going to hit this one at this moment. I am very particular about loading this data at this moment. And I won't do the data transformation later. Any of the Power Query editor also open? No problem. So you just apply changes. I simply close this one. This is not required at this moment. So now it is establishing connection with your CSV file, and then it will load the data into your model, data model. What is the model? This is the model. And this table, once it gets loaded, when you click on it here, you can see the table here. There is an error. You can simply click on view error. You can ignore it at this moment. We will deal with it a little later. Okay, don't worry. The Power Query editor got open. You can see the error here. At this moment, let's not worry about the error and all. And just simply close this and apply it. Okay. Simply close and apply. Load, it got loaded. Even though there are some errors in the data, it got loaded successfully at last. Okay. And on the right side, on the right extreme top, you can find the fields pane. This is where you can see the table. Once the file gets loaded, you can see the file name here. But this is actually a comma separated value file. But what happened here is the Power BI, next to the CSV file, it displays the table icon. So what it says is no matter what type of file you load it into Power BI desktop, it will consider everything as a table. If you load JSON file, or if you load Parquet file, if you load Excel file, or if you load any file, it will consider them as a table. That's all. If you want to see the columns that belongs to this table, you click on this icon and it will get expanded. Now you can see all the columns that belongs to this file is available. And then if you want to see the data, you need to click on this icon. This is your report view. This is your data model. Okay. And here also you can see the table, which you, once it gets loaded, you can see it here also. And if you want to see the data, you need to click on the middle one and select this appropriate table. If you have multiple tables, you need to select the correct table. Look here, sales W04 got selected, and it took some time to populate the data. You need to wait for a few seconds to load this data here. Yes, all the data got loaded successfully here. Very good. The next one is I just click on the report view. That's it. On the right side, I can see this one. And yes, Sri, I just wrap up now. Okay. And what we'll do is tomorrow by sharp by 9 we'll start. Okay. So that we'll finish up by 10. And we will see if you're all okay, we will continue Wednesday. Otherwise, weekends we will spend more time. Okay. And that's it. This is how you can load the data. And this is your report view. And currently, let's say you are viewing the data. And once you have viewed the data, and if you want to go back to the report view, click on this one. This icons help you to switch from one view to another view. Or if you want to see the model view, you click on this. It will take you to this Power Pivot. This is your model view. This is where you can see the table and the relationship between the tables. If you load one more file, it will automatically create the relationship if any columns are common between these two tables. Hope is fine with me, right? If I take more also, you'll be bored and you need some time. Okay. And